So hello and welcome to SteveKnows. Today we have some news and I want to touch on games, a new chipset, and Echo VR is back in the game and so much more. So I think that is enough chin wagging. Let's get started. We are starting with today's sponsor, and I'm honoured to be doing so because it's for SideQuest, and how you can win a Quest 3 and get involved in some social VR gaming. So SideQuest is the largest content platform for standalone VR, and they have developed a game called Banter, and are offering a Quest 3 giveaway every single week up until Christmas. If you've not heard of SideQuest, get involved. It gives you access to thousands of free games and unique experimental VR content. Titles like Gorilla Tag started there. So this game Banter is described as a mix of Bone Lab and virtual reality chat as a social VR platform to play games, explore worlds, and hang out with your friends. And it isn't just a VR title, there is also a 2D client available on Steam if you don't want to be in a headset all day, every day, to give you the best chance to win a Quest 3, because all you have to do is be playing the game at the point of the draw. Every week someone who is playing the game will win a Quest 3. That's about 7 headsets from today to Christmas. So I'll link everything you need to know down below in the description. You can get a free game and a chance to win a Quest 3. If you have been on this channel before, you'd know that I always say that I think Meta will release a new headset for every chipset that is dropped by Qualcomm. And a new report from Qualcomm is saying that they will reveal a new high-end XR chip in 2024 that is designed for third parties who want to compete against the Apple Vision Pro. So using our heads, the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is what the Quest 3 is using, because that's what the XR2 Gen 2 is based upon, the reveal of the 8 Gen 3 is likely what this new high-end chip is going to be based upon, that's going to offer 25% more GPU power and 30% more CPU performance over the previous generation, which is kind of crazy. We only just got the Quest 3 and already, 6 months later since the XR2 Gen 2 drop, they're already potentially releasing a new one. So I think if Meta want to continue with the Pro line, this would be a good opportunity to do so. It's marginal gains, but the release cycle seems to be much smaller than the previous generation of releases. Let's just keep our ears to the ground. Another big franchise has appeared in the coming soon section of the Quest store, Sniper Elite Winter VR. The previous game was such a big hype. VR didn't have that many named franchises at that point, at least on the Quest system, and it didn't really deliver to the level that everyone was expecting. I didn't feel personally attached to the narrative. This time they are offering once again a story-driven campaign where you need to find and destroy Nazi wonder weapons. Doesn't that sound oddly familiar? The Meta Quest 2 captured footage looks unbelievable. The worlds don't look like they're built out of paper and have an ambience to them. There's moments of stealth where you'll have to use a sniper, and other moments of rampage where you're just using a shotgun and blowing people away. You'll also have haptic support as well if you own a vest, and there are also 2 more game modes to enjoy. So there's Sniper Hunt, which is supposed to be like a game of cat and mouse, and Last Stand, which is to be a survival mode. How long can you survive with an onslaught of enemies? So the game lineup at the end of this year is looking fantastic. I have no idea how I'm going to find the time to play all these titles. It looks amazing. So we have a new trailer now for Silent Slayer. We got a teaser at the showcase of someone opening a coffin and a vampire just boom at the end, making you jump, and I wanted more. Call me Buffy. This is coming from Shell Games. This is a scary single-player experience where you want to take out a powerful group of vampires with a stake. No, a stake. Although they might like that. They like blood, right? Or is it only human? Are they? Is it only human? The way it seems to be done here is you have to move slowly as not to wake them up, but also get around their coffin, booby traps, or locks so you can ram that stake in. But if they catch you, you'll get a fright. It reminds me of like Five Nights at Freddy's, where you're trying to do that the mechanical mission, and if you don't put the item in correctly, boom! So it does look like it follows a Shell Games recipe that they do so well. It looks similar in recipe to I Expect You to Die, but the question is, can you handle the fear this time whilst doing it? So it's November, we have a new Meta Quest subscription refresh, and you can enjoy these titles for a subscription fee for the month because it's licensed, unfortunately. But the first game is Angry Birds Isle of the Pigs from Resolution Games, based on the hit telephone app. Telephone? What year is this? The hit mobile app in virtual reality. So you catapult the birds into the piggies and buildings. A simple time killer Nothing amazing, but you could have a good laugh. If you've got a child, they may enjoy it as well. The second is NFL Pro Era, which is perfect as the Pro Era 2 title just dropped, which added multiplayer support. So if you want to dip a toe and see what this game is all about and become an NFL player or play on your favorite team, and you can see how it is and do so for a cheap price instead of buying the full game and seeing if you enjoy it. A penny saved is a penny earned, or is it a cent saved is a cent earned, if that makes sense. So this one is going to make some of you tingle. August was the last day of Echo VR. Meta shut down the servers, but for some insane reason as well. Unbeknownst to me, I cannot grasp it. But the game has returned in the form of a modification, so you can play with a team once again in zero gravity in VR. So Xena Mega on GitHub, or known as David personally, has developed an Echo Relay mod that enables Echo Arena and Echo Combat on PC VR. It is stated to simply be a proof of concept of the Echo VR web services and game servers on your local machine. He states it was created for educational purposes. This isn't a modification for the game, but rather a modification for the services and servers. But stating it's for educational purposes could be a great cheeky way to get around Meta coming at them and screaming, but just leave the guy alone. We want the title. You don't care about it. Just leave it. There are a few steps to get this up and running, so I will link this down below in the description. Take your time. If you're not technical, you may have a little struggle. Maybe ask someone for help or join the Discord. Maybe someone will help you there. So for this to work, you do need to own a copy of Echo VR already, because this is a mod of the servers and services, not the game, just to be clear. But I call that a VR win. The modding community, you guys, not only did you for an entire year keep VR alive, which is my personal opinion, you're now bringing stuff back from the damn dead. Now the quickfire news. So at no surprise to anyone, Pico finally added the ability to use a TikTok application natively inside their headset. Since ByteDance own both companies, took them long enough. Next, Meta have added the ability for developers to provide URLs and links to give people access to their games in betas or pre-releases, so no more annoying processes for developers or gamers to get involved in early titles. Making life a little easier is a massive win. There's too many things to worry about already, like, is the heating on? Meta have also created a community Discord server where you'll be able to engage with the like-minded community, be the first to find news, potential prizes, game discounts and offers straight from the horse's mouth. So I will link the official Meta community Discord down below in the description if you want to get involved and hang out with some more people, perhaps meet some friends to play some titles with. So that is it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Join the Quest 3 giveaway by playing Banter. I'll link it down below in the description. Please subscribe. I've got more giveaways coming soon, like a Quest 3 giveaway that is from me, which is going to launch with my next video, so stay tuned for that and have a great week. Happy gaming! Good day!